Hi, this is Venus DeMilo Thomas. You're listening to Deeper Than Music.
Deeper Than Music Radio.
Deeper than music. The core of you, the fans, the truth. It's deeper than music. Deeper than music. Simply the truth is the latest, the newest. It's deeper than music. Deeper than music. The core of you, the fans, the truth. It's deeper than music. Deeper than music. Simply the truth is the latest, the newest. It's deeper than music. Deeper than music.
Hello, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Deeper Than Music Radio. Behind every great song, there's an even greater story. I'd like to say what's up to everybody listening to us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, YouTube, and all the other great platforms that we're podcasting on. Today we have a very special treat by way of Houston, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the pop country duo Wildfire here on Deeper Than Music Radio. How you all doing today?
Hello, what's up? So happy to be here today.
Thank you. Thank you guys for being here on Deeper Than Music Radio. And today we're going to get to hear some of your music and also get the stories behind your music and your music career. So my first question I had, there's a running question on Facebook that I saw. And being that you guys are from my home state of Texas, I wanted to know what you guys called soda or pop drinks. Do you call it pop, soda? What do they call it in Houston?
Yeah, so here in Houston, I've always heard it referred to as soda. I know we have some cousins up north and they do call it pop.
Yeah, and then there's some people that call all sodas Coke. So that's really interesting how it kind of differs from region.
Wow. Yeah, and we in San Antonio, I've always heard it referred to as soda water. And little did I know that there's actually soda water. There's a soda water. I found that out a couple years ago, so wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So Wildfire. No tongue-tied today, it's Monday. Wildfire, can you describe your sound and what you're bringing to the music scene?
Yeah, I would say our sound is very influenced by tons of different genres of music, but I pretty much sum it up to say that it is pop country. I think we do have kind of our own sound within the pop country genre. A lot of people would say we lean a lot more towards pop. That's subjective to everyone. But I would say that we bring lots of truth and vulnerability to the table.
Awesome. And so I understand that you're both sisters.
Yes, we are.
Do you come from a music background? Is that how it all started?
Yeah, so our parents and our whole family has kind of always been in the arts, whether it was dance or music or theater. So our mom kind of did dance her whole life. She did drill team for a while growing up, and my dad started playing guitar, singing at the age of 15, and then formed his own band one day in the future. And so we kind of got into dance at a younger age. I got in about 5, Kayla about 7 or 8, around that area. And we started doing plays and musical theater and all these different types and styles of dance, like contemporary, tap, whatever. And we kind of just fell in love with the musical aspect of it. And ever since then, we've been just focusing on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you knew at a young age that you wanted to be musicians, and thus your parents being in the arts, they supported that calling.
Yes, luckily.
Okay, and as far as your influences, who influences Wildfire musically?
Yeah, I would say our main influence has been John Mayer. I think he's just such an incredible artist on so many different levels. For writing, we also love Sasha Sloan, also a great singer as well. And then I would say like music that we listen to on the day-to-day, we're super into indie pop. We love it. Some of our favorite bands are Wallows, Group Love, Dayglow. The list goes on, but so many good ones out there.
Wow. And being from Houston, for our listeners around the world, and even that had never been to Houston, how would you describe the music scene in Houston?
Yeah, the music scene in Houston, surprisingly, is a lot of R&B, hip-hop, and rap kind of focus, which is awesome. There's a great diversity here music-wise, and we love it, but it doesn't really have a huge market for pop country. It's either super country or like that pop rap, hip hop kind of vibe I was talking about. So yeah, I think more in Austin, it's like the pop country vibe, definitely in Nashville, but yeah.
Okay. And today we get a treat. We have two of your songs that we're going to share also on the show. And the first song I want to showcase is "Hold On to That." Can you give us the story behind this single?
Yeah, so Hold On to That we wrote about 2 years ago now. We wrote it in California with one of our favorite writers, Shane Stevens. He's great. And the song really is all about just holding on to the present moment, being just in the present moment. That's so important in life, and I think it's something we all struggle to do, but just being mindful of that really increases your life experiences. So I would say that's the main message of the song.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with special guest Wildfire, and we're about to play their song "Hold On to That" here on Deeper Than Music.
Behind every great song, there is a greater story. Deeper Than Music Radio. Behind every...
It's homecoming, you're coming over here pretending we're more than friends. Do I go with it, roll with it, even though I know how this could end? Do you really care? And do you really want me there? Is that a yes, no, maybe so? I'm not gonna be, no, I don't wanna be your yes, no, maybe so. I'm not gonna be, no, I don't wanna be your long that you take around town, then you put back down when your friends are gone and you're done showing off. I don't wanna be, no, I don't wanna be your flaunt. I'm so sorry to crash your party, but I ain't just another pawn in your game. I'm not a girl you play with, so quit your faking and tell me what's really running through your brain. Hey, I don't really care, but do you really want me there? Is that a yes, no, maybe so? I'm not gonna be, no, I don't wanna be your yes, no, maybe so. I'm not gonna be, no, I don't wanna be your flaunt that you take around town, then you put back down when your friends are gone and you're done showing off. I don't wanna be, no, I don't wanna be your flaunt. Yeah, your flaunt. Yeah. Is that a yes, no, maybe so? I'm not gonna be your, I don't wanna be your yes, no, maybe so. I'm not gonna be your, I don't wanna be your yes, no, maybe so. I'm not gonna be, no, I don't wanna be your yes, no, maybe so. I'm not gonna be, no, I don't wanna be your flaunt that you take around town, then you put back down when your friends are gone and you're done showing off. I don't wanna be, no, I don't wanna be your flaunt. I don't wanna be your flaunt. Yeah, I don't wanna be your flaunt.
Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, it's one of those days, and I'm a little off today. But ladies and gentlemen, if we had the webcam going, you would have seen me jamming. And Wildfire, I do apologize because I was playing flaunt. So, but I was jamming. But so can you give us the story behind flaunt? I mean, it's got a very funky groove to it, and it's very strong. So
Yeah, so we wrote Flaunt in Nashville, actually, and with one of our fun co-writers, Bonnie Baker. She's great. And the song is basically just about not wanting to be shown off. I feel like that's something that everyone feels at some point or another in their life, and, you know, their dating life, their friend life, wanted to highlight that idea and just show that it's a real thing and it's okay for it to happen.
Okay. And you guys mentioned these names that you worked with. You work with seasoned vets, and I've also read in the in your bio that you're making a lot of headway in Houston. Can you give us a little bit of just basically a little bit of your catalog and just what you've been doing from the start to now in your music career?
Yeah, so, you know, going back to the beginning, we were just playing very local places like restaurants, honestly, anywhere we could play. We would just play, whether it was for free, whatever, didn't matter. We just wanted to play. But more recently, you know, every year we've been getting to play at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. This year it did get canceled because of the coronavirus. Hopefully next year we'll reconvene and everything. We also play at the Do the Right Thing convention every year, sing the national anthem, some original songs there. Tons of area, you know, in Houston. We just play, it feels like everywhere. We love playing, you know, restaurants, Bureau Paretti's, great place, great music vibe there. Kima, always fun down here in I love Kima. Great place to perform. Love it. Especially, you know, the fireworks and all that. Super fun when they do that. So, yeah, I mean, we play anywhere we can, really.
And it's funny you guys mentioned, because I used to actually live in Clear Lake about 10 years ago in Kima. Love the boardwalk. So you're basically doing a lot of shows in Houston. As far as the music is concerned, back to the music, how did it start? Did you initially start writing? I know it started off with dancing. Was it writing, singing? How did it develop all these skills to becoming singers?
Yeah, so we started taking voice lessons because of musical theater, just because that was a big aspect of acting and singing and all that. So our voice teacher, you know, we did things independent for a long time. We didn't really start singing together until about 2016. And that's only because our voice teacher actually paired us up and we really enjoyed singing together. We thought it was a lot of fun. And I mean, from there, the rest is history. We've just been together ever since.
Awesome. And as far as, so initially Wildfire, did you initially, hey, we're sisters, we sound good? What was the genesis of Wildfire?
Yeah, so then the kind of the reason behind the name, we always say, is because it has such a passion in it, and we have so much fun together doing it. We just, you know, at first we might have thought, oh, maybe this is a temporary thing, you know, us being in a duo, but we love it and we want to pursue it, and we have a lot of passion, so I think that's how Wildfire kind of fits.
Yeah, I don't think we ever really put a timeline on anything. I think we just do it, you know, for fun and just because we love doing it together. I don't think there was ever, you know, a period where we were like, let's do this together for 2 years and then do whatever after that. I think it's always been just whatever happens.
Awesome. And so, I mean, because the music is catchy, what has been so far the most rewarding aspect of this music career?
I think that the most rewarding aspect, and, you know, this could just be my opinion, but has been just the love and support.
Yeah, I would agree. Supporters,
fans. Yeah. I think that right there is just something I never imagined really would be possible. Like people that I don't even know, you know, being able to connect with them. I think it's just been such a great thing. Also meeting people, because we're both people, I guess you could say. We
extroverts.
We love to talk to people and just know their stories. And I would say that also, I mean, more on the music side, I guess, is winning the Female Vocalist of the Year at the Josie Music Awards. That was really surprising to us.
Wow.
When they announced the award,
Impressive.
Kelly didn't have like her shoes on even, just because we really, really didn't expect it. And I think that's the key to everything, is just don't have expectations. And for us, that's always been what really brings the best things around.
And as far as what influences you guys, or what inspires you creatively?
I think what inspires us creatively is just kind of the real life. I mean, when writing especially, the real life things that we go through in the scenarios. It's going to relate to people. So, yeah.
Okay. And what would be your dream collaboration?
Ooh, yes. We get this question quite often, and it kind of changes every time because I'm always listening to different people. But as of right now, I have two different ones. For writing, I would love to collaborate with Sasha Sloan.
Okay.
And then for singing, I think, Maren Morris would be a very, very cool collab for us. I think I just love her. She's great.
Yeah, and for me, I would definitely say Sasha Sloan, Olivia O'Brien for writing. They're amazing. Lynn and Stella, she's great. For collaborating with, I think Maren Morris would be fitting. I am so just in love with John Mayer and his whole image and every single song he puts out. It's so amazing, and he's so amazing creatively. He's a musical genius, so I'd love to collaborate with him for sure. Yeah,
I like your song. Was it Daughters? That's definitely a good song. Ron, yeah, he's definitely a timeless and very talented artist. So now we're actually going to showcase the song that I initially talked about but didn't play. So ladies and gentlemen, we have guest Wildfire, and here's Hold On to That here on Deeper Than Music.
This is Elisa Reyes, and you're listening to Deeper Than Music.
Letterman jacket, broken in just right. Hold on to that, hold on to that. A first day kiss on a Friday night. Hold on to that, hold on to that. A feeling that you love but you can't describe. Hold on to that, hold on to that. Lock it in your heart for the rest of your life. Hold on to that, hold on to that. Time goes by so fast. We gotta treasure all this beauty that we have. Memories, memories, sometimes all you need to make you smile and bring the feeling back. Hold on to that. When you got the hand of the one you love, hold on to that, hold on to that. 3 little words that mean so much. Hold on to that, hold on to that. A dream that really lights you up. Hold on to that, hold on to that. A song that makes you think of us. Hold on to that, hold on to that. 'Cause time goes by so fast. Gotta treasure all this beauty that we have. Memories, memories, sometimes all you need to make you smile and bring the feeling back. Hold on to that. Peace you feel deep in your soul. Hold on to that, hold on to that. When you're with the one that makes you feel like home. Hold on to that, hold on to that. 'Cause time goes by so fast. We gotta treasure all this beauty that we have. Memories, memories, sometimes all you need to make you smile and bring the feeling back. Hold on to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to that. Another great song by Wildfire here on Deeper Than Music Radio. That's a very, very strong song, and it's kind of it's interesting. A song that's much needed now, especially during this time of COVID, and unfortunately because of COVID, we can't really spend time with family members. And I like the fact that you guys say you got to hold on to memories and cherish moments, which brings me to my next question. How are you guys coping with the pandemic? Like, what are you guys doing to stay positive and stay active?
Yeah, it's definitely been, we've gone through a lot of different phases through the pandemic. I think, at the beginning we were just like, how is this even possible? How are we not going to go out and play gigs and meet with people? And it was just really, it was almost kind of sad to us. But I think we kind of changed our perspective, and just started to think about all the things we could do, like more Instagram lives and get more content and just, and I think that has really been rewarding for us. And just, we realize that we can still stay connected, even if it's not through, real life interaction. And I think we'll even carry that with us after the pandemic is over.
For sure.
Awesome. And I'd like to say thank you guys for being on the show. Well, thank you to gals for being on the show. And just thank you for, like, the music is refreshing, definitely catchy. All the best. I see nothing but great success for you and what you're doing, and definitely love. We've already chatted. If you guys, the people that have subscribed to Nias Media Roku channel, will definitely have their music videos on the Deeper Than Music series. So my last few questions, and as with every great interview, time just flies by.
Yeah.
So to the little girl or the little girl guy or just little person that's listening and pays attention to your career, and they look up to Wildfire and, hey, I want to be like them, what advice would you give those who aspire to be where you are today?
Yeah, I would say that no matter what your situation is, and, this goes for everyone, that you really can do whatever you want in this life. I mean, whether it's have a singing career, have a basketball career, anything you want, if you really, really buckle down, and it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of discipline. You're not going to be involved in every social setting that you want to be in. You have to make lots of sacrifices, but if you put in the work, you will see results, and it's going to be so, so rewarding. So just keep on pressing forward. It can be discouraging at times. You're going to get no's, you're going to get next times, but if you just keep on, that right there is what's going to get you far.
Awesome. And then, so my last two questions, after it's all said and done, so you're like Dolly Parton status, Taylor Swift status, and you're looking back on your illustrious career, what do you want your legacy to be?
I would say, for me at least, I would want our legacy to just be hope. I think that hope is one of the most fundamental things as a human that we can have. And I just want people to be inspired by me. I want them to feel fearless and think anything is possible. Just feel so empowered and just like they can do anything.
Awesome. And lastly, well, actually, I'm going to let you guys promote shameless promotions next, but what does music mean to Wildfire?
Music means everything, but I'd say on a more emotional level, music has helped me through some of the hardest things I've had to go through in my life. It's been there during the happiest time. It never leaves your side. There's always a song for everything.
100%.
And, no matter how you're feeling, that song can come on and you just relate to it so deeply. And it just takes you to a place of appreciation and gratitude, and it completely shifts your perspective. And so I would say that it's just kept me sane. It's kept me alive and happy and well. So I really owe a lot to music.
Yeah, like they say, music is medicine, and both the songs I heard are very inspiring and it's movement music. Like, it just touches your soul. It touches the emotions. And lastly, shameless promotion time. Where can people find out about your music, where you'll be performing? Shameless promotion time for Wildfire.
Yeah, so we are so active on social media, probably too active, but we're not ready for that conversation. But I would say, follow us on Instagram, Wildfire Sings, Facebook, Wildfire Sings. We post weekly vlogs on our YouTube channel, always doing big updates of our life on there. It's Wildfire Sings as well. All of our social medias are Wildfire Sings. You can search us up on Spotify, Apple, whatever you look, great platforms. Just search up Wildfire. We're the two girls that look pretty similar. So if you see that. And then also the only thing that's different is Twitter, and that is Wildfire Singers. We have a website where we update everything on there, which is just www.wildfiresings.com. So yeah, check it out.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Wildfire. Thank you for being on the show. And thank you for taking time to share your music and the story behind your music. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. I'm your host with special guest Wildfire, signing off here on Deeper Than Music.
Bye, y'all.
The truth is, the latest, the newest. It's deeper than music, deeper than music.